Cross-cultural management is the process of managing work teams to consider the differences in cultures, practices, and preferences of consumers in a global or international business context. There are many parts of cross-cultural management. However, we are going to focus on the training aspect, specifically in terms of expatriates. Cross-cultural training is an extremely useful and often overlooked concept. Having training programs in place allows employees from different cultures to interact more effectively and efficiently within the workplace for the increased prosperity of the company. Being able to interact with people all around the world and learn about cultures that are different than one's own allows access to a broader variety of previously inaccessible perspectives. The main reason cross-cultural training has been overlooked in the past is, for one, it's expensive, and two, many managers want to continue to do things the way they have always been done. On average, expats cost 2 to 3 times what they would in an equivalent position back home. Companies that do use expats find they fill a gap in expertise at international locations that wouldn't be filled otherwise. Expat positions also allow for international exposure, which is important for senior managers themselves and the success of a company in expanding its international business relations. These relations increase international trade, raise a country's standard of living, and increases profit. Cross-cultural training increases job satisfaction and success of expats, which then reduces turnover rates after repatriation. This is important because it has been seen that between 10 and 20% of all U.S. managers sent abroad return early because of job dissatisfaction or difficulties adjusting to a foreign country.
We'd like to share an example of an organization that's doing cross-cultural training right. Coca-Cola, the world's largest beverage company, prides itself on being global, diverse, and ever-expanding. As of December 2016, it employed over 100,000 associates worldwide. It was ranked as a top organization for multicultural business opportunities, and overall it generates 80% of its income from outside of the United States. As we can see, Coca-Cola is thriving in the global market. And the key to its performance achievements we've found is in its staffing philosophy. Most importantly, it recognizes the need for expats for 2 main reasons. As mentioned earlier, 1 is for knowledge transfer, and 2, for senior managers to develop a global perspective. Coca-Cola has in place a concrete training program to support its expats prior to departure, on-site, as well as repatriation upon their return. There are significant costs to implement this type of training program. So it's a careful process during the selection stage in order to identify the right candidates. These are individuals who have indicated that they seek out an international opportunity and can adapt quickly to a different culture. This preparation and development program occurs in 3 stages. First, preparation. This entails increasing the awareness of differences in language and cultural customs through a classroom-based training. Second, on-site continual training. During this stage, continual language training should be provided, as well as setting up a buddy system with a local co-worker. Third, repatriation. At this stage, there should be an emphasis placed on preparing the expat for reverse cultural shock upon their return, in order to support a smooth reintegration. Seeing the success of Coca-Cola's expat preparation and training program, we recommend to large multinational firms a similar 3-stage program. This type of program recognizes the need for support along the way for an international assignment, including the often overlooked stage of repatriation. We recognize the constraints on organizations with finance and the need to hire an expertise in the field to execute this type of program. Therefore, for organizations that differ in size and resource capacity from Coca-Cola, we recommend a more feasible solution of implementing a buddy system. By pairing the expat with a local buddy, this ensures a smoother integration to the local workplace. The buddy is able to address any personal concerns that will come with adjusting to a new environment. The outcome is reduced difficulties during the adjustment period, which will lead to increased job satisfaction and ultimately reducing turnover rates and early return rates.